Okay. See who joins me live. Good morning. Good morning. I am a few days late. What's today? Tuesday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, about 5 days late with my Fire Yourself Friday. And I even announced that I was going live on Friday, and I didn't. I'm going to tell you why. So I'm going to wait a few minutes for people to join me. Say good morning. Hi, Brian. How are you? How are you doing? Brian, are you looking to start a business? I've seen you join me a few times on this. Or have you started a business? Let me ask a better question. So if you join me, say hello. I have a few things to say this morning. I have a call in about 20 minutes, so I want to be quick on this and get my message out. Like I mentioned, I'm late. I was supposed to be here, not yet. You have an idea, maybe, that you want to start soon? That's awesome if you do. Congratulations. If you are here, say hi, let me know. I see a few people on. I'll get started in a minute or so. So we're going to talk about, are the people closest to us our dream killers? Are they? Yes or no? What do you guys think? Tell me what your thoughts are about that. I want to know. Are the people close to us our dream killers? Yes, yes, yes. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Fire Yourself Fridays on a Tuesday. And I had to do this to hold myself accountable, right? To still follow through, because sometimes we get in funks, right? Or we don't plan accordingly, and things like this happen. So I was in Orlando for several days for a family event. Went there, came back. Well, on Friday, when I was supposed to do this, we were driving around, and I didn't plan and time it right to get somewhere stable and quiet to do my Fire Yourself Fridays. I was just going along with the day. Anyway, I was like, I'm not going to force this. I'm just going to not do it and then come back and do it when I'm ready. So I am here. And today we are talking about the ones closest to us, your dream killers. So entrepreneurship is not easy. It is like you are responsible. Like I can't just chill for several days and weeks or anything and not stay on top of my game and be working and building and answering to the people that work with me and work for me. I have to keep moving. I have to forecast what's going on. I have to answer emails. I have to just all the time be available as an entrepreneur. And, as a new entrepreneur, I would say I'm still a new entrepreneur. I've been in business for 4 years. And I still consider myself learning and growing, and definitely not where I want to be, but further along than some people. So I'm able to teach them what I've learned right along this journey. So I know how hard it is, and I know it's tough. And I don't know if you've seen my story today that I posted on Facebook, and it was a story from 2 years ago that I was at an event, and if you're here, say hi. Let me know you're here. I see several people on here. Say hi if you join me. Let me know who you are. Anyway, I was at an event, okay, and I was almost my first full year into entrepreneurship. I was paying a lot of money for coaching at that time. And all my money was going to coaching and my bills. That's it. Like I had nothing extra. And I was at a table at this event, and I'm talking to the women at the table, and one of my nails flies across the table, literally in front of everybody. And it was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I'm just like, wow, Chandra, did that just happen? I was quick on my feet, grabbed them like, oh my God, I haven't had the time to go get my fill. But, honestly, I just couldn't afford it at the time. It was just like, it wasn't a priority to me. What was priority was my coaching and learning and building my business and paying my bills. That's it. That's all my priority was. So it wasn't a priority. I didn't have a whole lot of money, right? I didn't feel good about myself. I felt like my hair was growing out. I didn't like my hair, even though I looking at the pictures, they look cute, but still at the moment I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling good at all. And we get in ruts as entrepreneurs sometimes where we just want to give up. We just want to give up and say, maybe this isn't right. Maybe this isn't the time. Maybe entrepreneurship is not for me, and we want to give up. And there have been several times where I wanted to give up, where people sent me job descriptions because people just felt I needed to have them. They'd send me job descriptions and say, Chandra, hey, this job is open, or you should apply for this. And they had good intentions, but just people are not used to entrepreneurship, probably thinking that it was a dream that I had and I was going to do it for a little while and then I was going to get back into the workforce, right? So they were just trying to help me out. But I didn't take it, right? I didn't apply for anything. I didn't want to interview. I wanted to focus on my business. So anyway, with the topic in hand is what I'm saying is that sometimes, when we are ready to venture out on our own and do something that takes a risk, we're scared to talk to the other person that, is a significant part of our life, right? Somebody who we share life with, or somebody that we respect. And sometimes those people aren't always going to be on board with our vision and our dream or understand it, right? And we can't be mad at that all the time. Although we do naturally feel like, how come you don't support me? How come you won't get on board 100%? And sometimes people won't get on board because you're not prepared. You're not prepared with the projections. You're not prepared with the information, the right information. Hey, Brandy, how are you? You're not prepared with the right information to give them, to show them that it's possible, that it can happen. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I did, right? When I had the conversation with my husband that I wanted to go into full-time entrepreneurship. And for those that know my husband, he is a worker. That man will work, and work. And he loves his job and he loves work and he believes in having a really good job and being at the job for a long time. He's been there almost 30 years. He started when he was 18. So he's been there a long time. So he really believes in that, right? And I don't believe in that. And it's okay, right? It's okay. Since I've been with him, I've worked at several different jobs and I've always wanted more. I always seeked more. I always was a visionary, and he knew that, right? He could see that, right? But having the conversation was not easy with him at all, because honestly, he wasn't 100% behind it. And I had to see, okay, look, I got to prepare. I got to show him what's possible. I have to show him that I'm getting help, that I'm being coached by somebody who's done it. Let me show you her results. Let me show you who I'm investing in. And this is what I'm doing. And this is how I'm investing my money, right? Because I stayed working so I can invest in myself. And I wasn't going to just jump, right? And not have a plan to pay bills. And I was going to say, I'm still going to pay bills. I'm still going to contribute to the house. And this is how I'm going to do it, because this is how many clients I have right now. And this is what I'm going to do. So I came with a plan. So if you are going to come to your partner, significant other, come with a plan. Don't just come with a big pipe dream and think that, they're supposed to get on board, because you got to have a plan. You got to have an idea. And then if they don't still support it, it's okay. That doesn't mean you don't go after it, right? A lot of people tell us be obedient to your significant other, okay? And it's a partnership. Yes, it is. But also you are an independent person that needs to make your own decisions. So if you make your own decision, right, and say, F it, I'm going for it anyway, like I did, despite the hesitation from him, it gave me that kind of push back up against the wall to make it work even more. Right? I am the type of person that wants to prove somebody wrong, right? I want to prove everybody wrong. So anybody who thought, oh, you're not going back to work? You're about to do this full time? You're about to do what full time? And people looking at me crazy and sideways, right? People were looking at me like that. But that was all the more reason to keep pushing. It was all the more reason. So what I'm saying is don't let people discourage you from moving and following your dream, because that could keep you from your biggest destiny, from your biggest success, by you listening to other people, or looking at their or taking in their doubt and following through on their doubt, right? And saying, okay, maybe they're right. I'm going to go do that. When you're not listening to your own gut, and you're not following through with what you want to do. Okay, we are independent people. We have to make our own decisions, right? You still have responsibilities you have to your household, and you do that. But don't let somebody's doubt keep you from your destiny. Okay, it doesn't mean they don't love you. It doesn't mean that you need to go get divorced or you need any of that. It means that now you have more pressure to make it work, right? But you have to have a plan. Make sure you go with them to a plan, so that at least they know you have a plan and they can get behind that plan, right? At least they know you have a plan. And then if that plan don't work, then what's the next option? You have other options, right? It's just not all or nothing. So you need to make sure that you have a plan in place and show them that plan. Doesn't mean you have to have a big PowerPoint presentation, but it's good to have things on paper to show them the projections or some idea, like, this is what I'm going to do. So have a plan in place before you go talk to your partner or your loved one. Second, don't let their doubt make your decision. We listen to too many people in our ear, and we don't follow through on our gut. We listen to too many people that haven't done what we're trying to do. And I'd lectured this a few weeks ago or last month about listening to people that have never built anything. And we're not talking bad about them, right? We're not talking bad about people. We're just saying, don't listen to people that have never built something big or anything major, right? Just don't listen to them. Respect them, but you don't have to listen to them. But you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan, and you have to have something in place. Like, I never missed a month of bills. I made it happen by any means necessary. I made it happen. And to be 100% transparent, I've had business loans. I've had business grants. I've done was it like a Kickstarter? All of these things to have capital to build my business. So I made a way. I didn't have any excuses. I still gave money to bills. We contribute evenly to bills. Maybe I've missed a couple months in the last 4 years contributing where I had to tell my husband, I don't have the money this month to give you. But that was early on in the beginning. That was when my nails were falling off in 2018, possibly. So I want you to realize is that we got to listen to our own gut, our inner gut, but we also have to have a plan. Okay. Don't come to your person or whoever is your supporter without a plan, without an idea, something on paper, something visual, something showing that the possibilities of how this can work out. Okay. Have a plan and make sure this is something you're very passionate about and it will work. I knew what I was going to do was going to work by any means necessary. I was going to make it work. And honestly, the first plan that you come to might not be where you're at now. I know the first plan I came to and what I thought I was going to do, I'm not doing now. So it evolves as you grow your business. Your business evolves and then you refine it to where you get it right. It takes time. You're not going to make a whole lot of money your first year. I promise you. Okay. And if you are anomaly. You're phenomenal, right? And that only happens every once in a while. It's like a fluke for you to be successful right away. It takes time. Overnight successes that you think are overnight successes are usually being built 10 years back, right? They've been building for a long time. They've been maybe small in their town or in their own circles, but not huge everywhere else. So, these people have been working hard for a long time. It takes time. You have to be patient, right? So my lesson today as an entrepreneur is to be patient. Don't listen to everybody's opinion and make them and hold you back from your dreams, or have them hold you back from your dream and your destiny, right? But also have a plan in place to show them. Because, people are worried about their livelihood. My husband was worried about who's going to pay the damn bills. You had a good job, okay? You have a good job. How are we going to pay, the bills in this big house? How are we going to do that? So it was a concern, of course. And, at the time, I was probably mad and upset. But, looking back at it, I understood and I understand. So make sure that you have a plan. Don't be mad at the loved ones, but don't always take everything to heart and listen to them. Because sometimes we listen and we don't follow that path. And then we have resentment on why you listen to them, right? You have resentment towards those people you love. Don't have resentment. Take responsibility for the decision you made, right? They didn't make you do anything. You heard that opinion and then you listen to them. That's on you. That's not on them. That's on you for not following through on your gut and your dream and holding back. So stop blaming other people for you not doing what you need to do to fulfill your destiny, okay? And what you know is meant for you. So go out there, talk to the people that love and support you, tell them the plan so at least they have your back. You never know. Somebody might want to invest in you. You never know. Share it. But don't just share an idea that's out of thin air. Come with something on paper, in writing, show it, show proof. All right, everybody, you guys have a wonderful day. All right, and go out there and fire yourself from your job, but within time. Take your time, plan it out, become successful, be patient, market yourself, be visible, put yourself out there, take risk. Let the want for success override that fear that you have to fail. All right? That want of success needs to be stronger than the fear to fail and to put yourself out there. All right, everybody, you guys have a blessed day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.